WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have the Highland Park 16 Wings of the Eagle. Yay! I don't understand everything Highland Park is doing. There's just too many different expressions out there for me to actually keep track. All right, but they do help me here with the back of the box. So we have here 4 different things. So the first one that they mention is here, the Spirit of the Bear. All 4 of these were travel retail exclusives. So the Spirit of the Bear is a no age statement, and it's supposed to be smoky and bold. What I don't have, I'm sorry, is the Spirit of the Wolf. Is it called Spirit of the Wolf? It's called the Loyalty of the Spirit of the Bear, a Loyalty of the Wolf, which I don't have, I'm sorry. This is the Wings of the Eagle, and then they basically just add onto it the 18-year-old. The 18-year-old, which is here. They do have a travel retail edition. I'll come back to that in a moment. All right, so let's open these up. I'm going to compare these two, and then I'll add a little bit of the 18 at the end and see what happens. So this is 89 euros over here in Germany. Travel retail. Remember what happened in 2020? We couldn't travel anymore, and therefore travel retail now ends up in the normal retail, at least over here in Germany. And so what really surprised me was the size of the bottle. This is a 0.7 liter. So usually in travel retail, we have here I'm going to get rid of the box, I'm sorry. We have the 1 liter, because that's exactly how much spirit you can take on board an airplane without having to pay customs or duties on it. So, and that's why this bottle is much, much bigger. This is the 1 liter bottle of the Spirit of the Bear. So this is about half the price of this. This is an age statement, 16 years old. This is basically hand-selected sherry oak, maybe with some bourbon in there. Ex-bourbon cask, and this is natural color as always, here as well as here. And what, of course, we have is maybe American and European oak in here because we have a little bit of a dark chocolate that we're trying to have. Whiskey base number 160242. All right, very good. 44.5, 40%. So there's a definite difference in the ABV. But is this whiskey twice the value of that whiskey? This whiskey is 45 euros for the 1 liter bottle. This is 90 euros for the 0.7. So it's more than double the price, but it has an age statement. All right, first of all, look at the color here. We have the 16-year-old, which is much darker than the bear, or the eagle is much darker than the bear. I don't know about you, but when I hear the Spirit of the Eagle, a Spirit of the Bear, and the Wings of the Eagle, of course, I think of the Whiskey Tribe. I think of Daniel and Rex. Hey, guys. But who knows? Who knows? I think I've been brainwashed. All right, on the nose. I do get a certain sweetness here that has a little bit of a red berry moment. Over here, cleansing my nose, recalibrating. This is more of a, there's more smoke. It's called bold and smoky, and this is called spicy and elegant. So let's try them. 44.5 versus 40%. I'm sure this is going to be a little bit more elegant, at least on the palate, but let's see. Now I really have to think about what I'm tasting here, because the very, very first thing was like, oh, those are old, tired sherry casks. It's like, no, they're not. That's chocolate. That's European oak you're tasting, Jason. And it's like, oh, European oak is good. There's a fine line between old, tired casks, bourbon casks in particular, and a nice, spicy type of European oak. And the European oak here is actually very, very good. The more I try this whiskey, the more I like it. There's a sweetness to it. There's a sherry moment to it. There's that chocolatey moment to it. If I read the box, it says here, I do not like marketing blah, blah, but I'm just going to read it here. Wings of the Eagle celebrates our wild island climate in its spicy and elegant character, reveals a sophisticated combination of flavors with sweet dried fruits, maybe, Warm spices, yes. Dark chocolate and marzipan. I don't have marzipan. Layered as intrinsically as the feathers of an eagle's wings. That last part just kind of made me want to puke. All right, layered as intrinsically as the feathers of an eagle's wings. Yeah. All right, good. Let's talk about the whiskey and let's leave all that Viking BS here on the side. That's actually a very good whiskey. That's not bad. I'm going to have to pull out, let's see how we're going to do this here. I'm going to pull out the 18 now. So, hey, 3 different Highland Park bottles here. Not bad. I could pull out the 12 as well. It's just like, should I pull out the 12? Well, of course you should, Jason. All right, good. So we're going to do a little bit of a tasting here today. This was not planned. Where is my 12-year-old? There it is. Da-da-da. The 12-year-old. This wasn't the last video of the day, so I can do this. Why not? All right, good. So we're going to have the 12. We're going to have the 14. We're going to have, sorry, the 12. I don't have the 14, the 16, the 18, and the bear. Oh, this is going to be a Highland Park vertical tasting here. Nice, nice, nice. So let's do this. I want to be seen. Yay. Sorry about that. All right, good. So we have over here, we have the 18. No, we have, oh, that's going to, okay. We have over here the 16, the 18, the 12, and the bear. So I have access to all of them. Okay, give it a little bit of time in the glass here. I'm my ODC's kicking in. I don't have much of it, but I do have a little bit of it. All right, good. 18, 16, 12, and no age statement with the bear travel retail, even though these two are also considered travel retail at the moment. All right, I'm going to work my way up. I'm going to start with the bear. Okay, the 12. The bear has a little bit more of a smoky moment. Yes, bold and smoky. Going over to the 16. The 16 has more of a chocolatey moment. Interesting. And the 18 has a little bit more of a vanilla moment. More of that bourbon cask. Very, very nice. I did not expect to do it this way, but why not? Yeah, let's try them. Let's go start with the bear. 40%. A little bit younger, a little bit more rougher, a lot more smoke than I usually have with a Highland Park. It's drinkable, but it's not my favorite. Going over to 12. Which, if you compare the bottle sizes and so on, it's almost a comparable price, at least here in Germany. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Smoother. Oh, it feels older. Less of the smoke. Nice, light, slight chocolate moment. Not bad. Actually, one of the best 12-year-old standards out there for the price and for the light heather smokiness. There's that mention on the box here. So let's see here. Here in Orkney, it says here, where the Vikings settled many centuries ago. Those earthly winds certainly sweep across our island home, reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour in winter. No trees survive such onslaught as, and so our moorland peat is woodless, but rich in fragrant heather, producing the characteristic aroma smokiness in our whiskeys. Whiskey, Highland Park actually produces 30% of the peat themselves. That is peated, and the other 70% they buy, which is unpeated. And it's always a mix of that. And they can mix the different percentages as well. All right, going up to the 14. The 16. I don't have the 14. The 14, the Wings of the Eagle. 44.5%, the highest here in the range, I think. This is, yep, 43%. 40, 44.5, 43. Hmm. Hmm. A lot more of a chocolate moment. A lot more of that European oak is there. A nice little berry type of sherry moment. The 44.5% actually in comparison to these, perfectly done, well done, well done. A good solid whiskey. I don't know if it's worth 90 euros, but a good solid whiskey. This, on the other hand, are 18-year-old. I think I'm paying at the moment, Highland Park, 18-year-old, I'm paying 114 euros for this. That's a lot of money, I think, for a 18-year-old whiskey, but hey, this is 32, and this is 114. So I can get at least four, basically four of these for one of these, for one of the 18-year-olds. The vanilla shows through. That's the mixture of the vanilla, of the bourbon, and of the sherry casks. Mm. 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 The best. Nice. Mm. Uh, Last place, third place, second place, first place. So basically, you pay for what you get for it with Highland Park, or you get what you pay for. Even the 43% towards the end, there's a tiny little alcohol kick. Everything's fine. I almost think the 44.5% is perfectly chosen here. Well done, well done. Everything natural color. Unfortunately, nowhere does it say it's not non-chilled filtered. Would love to have a non-chilled filter statement on there. This I'm going to give actually is a C++, B minus minus for the 16-year-old. Yes, it is a 16-year-old Wings of the Eagle. Value for money, I'm going to give it a C minus minus D plus plus. I do think 90 euros is a little bit too much, but hey, Highland Parks are going at that price. Do I really want to pay it? I would stick with Highland Park 12. I'm a little bit of a Grinch. The Scrooge and the Grinch together. Yeah, Scrinch. I'm a little bit of a Scrooge myself here. A little bit very stingy with my money, let's say that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vertical tasting, which I had not planned, but I have the bottles here, so why not? Please subscribe, please share, please tell others about this crazy guy over in Europe doing crazy things with whiskey, tasting bottles you probably will never ever see, at least some of them. And I thank you very much for liking, for subscribing, for hitting the bell, and telling others and sharing this video. All the best, Whiskey Jason here from Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys in my videos most of the time. Bye bye.